Can you believe it? The girl who didn't mind your poverty back then and stayed with you in a cramped basement. In the end, it wasn't poverty that drove her away. It was the curtain you pulled shut with your own hands. This Korean box office dark horse will make you rethink everything. Only after watching Us and Them did I truly understand. It's never lack of money that kills love, but a self so insecure it can't even stand the sunlight. The story begins with a chance encounter on a bus. The introverted Yoonho is drawn to Jinwon. Overshadowed by inferiority, he dares not confess, and secretly sketches her portrait instead. To get closer to her, he takes a job at the gas station where she works. Even after she breaks up with her ex-boyfriend, he offers her his dormitory to stay in. But the moment her rich local ex shows up in his luxury car, Yoonho is instantly reduced to dust. Watching helplessly as the girl he loves returns to the jerk's arms, he remains that pathetic backup, too afraid to even show jealousy. On New Year's Eve, Jinwon discovers her ex has been cheating all along. Disheartened, she comes back to Yoonho's room. Emboldened by alcohol, they cry and shout together. And Hao finally spoke the confession he had held back for God knows how many years. Overnight, he went from being a backup option to having a real relationship. They got together. In the early days of their relationship, though life was hard, it was as sweet as honey. They thought that as long as they loved each other enough, there was no obstacle they couldn't overcome. But their happiness was short-lived. The reality after graduation hit them like a bucket of cold water. And Hao's game development project failed. His father fell ill. He had no choice but to take a job he didn't like, earning a fixed, uninspiring salary. For his sake, Jinwon had also given up his dream of becoming an architect. The once gentle Yoonho began to change. He turned all his frustration with life into cold violence toward Jinwon. Notice this detail. Why did Jinwon move in with Yoonho back then? Because Yoonho gave her sunshine, making her feel that in Seoul, she wasn't just living in a windowless Goshawan, but at this moment, the only window in the semi-basement that could see sunlight was closed by Yoonho's own hands. She didn't just close the curtains, she also shut the door on Jinwon's last hope for this relationship. Until one day, Jinwon prepared a bowl of instant noodles for Yoonho, placed silently on the table, then turned around and left. No arguing, no hysteria, just walked away like that. Yoonho frantically chased after her to the subway station. The doors were almost closing. He just stood on the platform watching Jinwon. Inside the train, at that moment, he clearly could have stepped into the carriage, even just chasing after her. The outcome might have been different, but his foot took half a step back. It wasn't because he stopped loving her. It was because she, with crushing